I'm Mark Hahn, president of Kansas City University, and on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our faculty and staff, welcome to the 2020 commencement ceremony. Thanks for being with us, albeit virtually, to share in this very joyous occasion. As we begin today's ceremony with an invocation that will recognize our diverse beliefs, faiths, and traditions as we honor our unity as people facing a global challenge. We're especially grateful for the achievements, degrees, and honors we are celebrating here today. We're also very thankful for the support of mentors, teachers, family, and friends. And as we go forward from this day, may our gratitude unite all of us in a lifelong dedication to service and faithfulness, so we may always work to improve the health and well-being of all of our communities. As is our tradition, please join me in observing a moment of silence for those serving in harm's way during this very critical time. We'll then follow this moment of silence with our national anthem. In our silence, let us honor our country's heroic first responders, researchers, physicians, and healthcare workers who are fighting this COVID-19 pandemic. Also, our essential workers who continue to keep vital services open and available. And of course, our brave military who are supporting this battle at home and who defend our freedom throughout the world. Please, a moment of silence.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Again, welcome graduates, distinguished guests, our trustees, family, and friends to this year's commencement ceremony for Kansas City University. Today, we celebrate 386 graduates of the class of 2020. I'm proud and blessed to be the leader of this outstanding institution. And I'll tell you, that sentiment has never been more heartfelt than it is right now, as our university and world navigate the most difficult public health crisis we have faced in more than a century. But this class of 2020 is, in fact, the second in KCU's history to graduate during a pandemic. 102 years ago, just 2 years after the university opened its doors in 1916, the country was overwhelmed by widespread illness and death from what was called the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. Certainly, the scale and impact of the Spanish flu was far greater than we see today. And we did not have the same medical or scientific understanding of infectious disease as we do today. But our graduates then, like our graduates now, face the daunting reality of leaving school to go onto the front lines, seeking answers and treating patients ravaged by the spread of that novel influenza virus. It's interesting to note that published papers at the time suggested patients in the care of osteopathic physicians had notably better outcomes than those receiving the limited routine treatments of the day. You know, we'll never know with certainty the extent to which that was true, but we continue to take pride in the osteopathic foundations of holistic care that remain a guiding philosophy for all of our academic programs at Kansas City University. Indeed, today's challenges are defining a new world order for our graduates in the health professions. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of them, and I'm inspired by their strength and commitment to blaze new trails in an uncertain future. You know, commencement by its very nature defines a particular time in one's training, a significant milestone in academic accomplishments, a ceremonial rite of passage that really marks the beginning of a new chapter in one's life. You know, but usually this is a time of close community and close fellowship. I regret that we're not able to celebrate this very important occasion in person and as a community. It's also a strange and cruel irony that at a time when we need one another the most, we are forced to remain physically distant. But through the grace of virtual technology such as this, we're still socially very close. So right now, whether you're in Kansas or in Missouri or New York City or Los Angeles, California, whether you're sitting in your living rooms, your kitchens, or on your back porches, or like myself, wearing my bedroom slippers, I'm nonetheless honored to recognize each and every one of you as graduates during today's very important commencement ceremony. As Kansas City University marks 104 years of educating physicians, scientists, and health professionals, I am especially proud of this class of 2020. These students quickly and really remarkably adapted to novel remote methods of learning, coordinated with our faculty to offer very constructive feedback, and worked diligently under extraordinary circumstances to complete their final coursework for graduation here today. How about a round of applause for our graduates today? And now, these same strong women and men will go forth, confronting new realities of life in a very changing world, and a healthcare landscape that will be redefined forever. You know, our graduates from both the College of Osteopathic Medicine and the College of Biosciences will face new and unique challenges in the days and years ahead. You know, however, throughout it all, our students will be guided by Kansas City University's mission to improve the well-being of the communities we serve. It's my hope that these words will serve you as a permanent rudder, always helping to navigate the complex and uncharted waters that represent our current healthcare system. That core mission will also help to guide your alma mater in a new and exciting direction as we too are learning how to adapt to this new normal. For we here at Kansas City University will continue to respond to the health profession workforce needs in our cities, our region, and really the nation. through the development of new campuses, new programs, and innovative curricula with a constant eye towards improving access to care and positively impacting the health of all the communities that we serve. Since our graduates first arrived on campus, they've witnessed the fruits of some innovative pursuits through a number of new initiatives. If I were to have told them that during their time at Kansas City University, we would open a second medical school campus in Joplin, launch a doctoral program in clinical psychology, and announce the development of a new college of dental medicine. If I had told them we would introduce the foundation for a new master's level program in bioinformatics and construct the most technologically advanced medical simulation center in the nation, they might have thought our plans were, shall we say, overly ambitious. But you know, these are the signposts along the course we have set for ourselves at Kansas City University to remain a growing and comprehensive health sciences university. You know, class of 2020, as you graduate, you will join more than 9,000 alumni, physicians and scientists practicing all across this nation. This is an alumni base that has an economic impact on the United States of America of nearly $40 billion annually and supports over 250,000 jobs. I want you to also take pride in the fact that you will soon be an alumnus of the 8th largest medical school in the United States, the leading producer of physicians from Missouri, and a growing force in health sciences education. And I want each and every one of you to know that you were taught and mentored by superb faculty who are dedicated to your professional success. I'd like to take a moment right now to do a virtual round of applause for our faculty who have made a difference in your career paths. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Edward R. O'Connor, the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Research and Student Affairs, to introduce today's keynote speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Hahn. Since July 2014, Dr. Ali S. Khan has served as the Dean of the College of Public Health at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha, where he is also a professor of epidemiology. Prior to that, he served as the director of the Office of Public Health Preparedness and Response at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, as well as leading numerous other divisions within the CDC throughout his career. He is the author of The Next Pandemic and serves on the World Health Organization Steering Committee for the Global Outbreak Alert and Response Network. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Ali S. Khan.
Thank you, President Hahn and Provost O'Connor, for the invitation to join with your esteemed faculty and staff to address your graduates and their families and friends. Greetings. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this is the first time I had to pre-record my speech. And I also know that this is not how you imagined this day. I understand the illusion of wearing that regalia, walking up to the stage, and celebrating with your friends and family. And I wish I could say something here today that would make everything right. But all I can really say is that life will throw you curveballs, and it's okay to take a moment to be a little disappointed or a little angry. But after that moment, we all need to accept, adapt, and continue working to improve our lives and the lives of others. This is true for all of us, and it may be easier said than done. For instance, having this recorded means that I need to make sure my speech is really good. Otherwise, you can just fast forward through this at more than 1.5 speed. In what seems like a mere blink of an eye, our entire reality has transformed. But before talking about what has changed, let us focus on what is not. What has not changed are the emotions of this moment. Joy and pride at your success, excitement tinged with apprehension at your future. What has not changed is the passion and hard work of the university faculty and staff who are educating, nurturing, and advising a new generation of health practitioners and health scientists. What also didn't change was the amount of tireless work that every one of you graduates had to complete to earn your degree and join the ranks of hopeful, optimistic, hardworking, exalted health professionals already trying to make this a better world, and the support you received on this path from your family, friends, mentors, and loved ones. Though the essential things have not changed, we are living in a time when all of us are experiencing firsts. This is the first, and trust me, the only time in history that Dr. Anthony Fauci could become a sex symbol. And this is the first time we are asking people to save the world by sleeping in and spending the day in their pajamas. But those firsts are often the things that make memorable moments in our histories and change the course of our lives. I remember the first time I responded to an Ebola outbreak in Zaire, 15 years after the recognition of the disease. This was shortly out of my fellowship training as a disease detective at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta. Despite the great training and my wonderful mentors, I was woefully underprepared. The first cryptic messages were of deaths among an order of Italian nuns serving in Kikwit. We found an abandoned hospital, except for a ward of sick patients. Many of them were healthcare workers, being tended to by a pair of healthcare workers who were also sick. I had never experienced a setting without running water or power, let alone a hospital. Fear was so overpowering that families had abandoned their loved ones. The only not Ebola patient was a man in a full body cast who couldn't flee. My mentor, Dr. Bralan, got to rehabilitating the hospital and stopping all subsequent nosocomial transmission. In the late afternoons, I would help collect samples from patients while wearing PPE. It was stifling hot and there was sweat dripping down into my glasses, and I was always worried about a needle stick injury. And sometimes I'd have the opportunity to just hold the hand of a patient. During the days, I was excited as I eventually traced the outbreak back to a charcoal maker, patient 0, who had died many months earlier. This excitement more than offset any physical or emotional inconvenience, including my frustration at having to use a translator given my ineptitude and continued ineptitude with French. As I tracked Ebola cases, I found many more malaria and typhoid cases, which was not deemed sexy enough or interesting enough for an international response. But their suffering was important enough for me to devote the rest of my career to global health. And that's how I found myself in Singapore in 2003 responding to SARS, the original novel coronavirus, that was so frightening that we refined and updated our isolation and quarantine strategies for this century as part of my longer journey to prevent the next pandemic. During the current pandemic, for the first time in recent history, we are all going through the same crisis at the same fears at the same time. A virus reminding us that we are all equal as humans, yet also exposing our social inequalities alongside lapses in our public health and healthcare systems. We are seeing increased disease amongst Blacks and Native Americans and cannot ignore that many lack healthcare or paid sick leave, which brings to mind Dr. Martin Luther King's note that in a real sense, all life is interrelated. All men are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. This is the interrelated structure of reality. After this pandemic, medicine and medical science will never, ever be practiced the same again. The current model was already non-sustainable, expensive, inefficient, inequitable, too focused on specialty care, and often dangerous. U.S. healthcare costs in 2019 were $3.5 trillion. By 2027, healthcare was projected to account for 1/5 of all GDP in the United States. Unfortunately, despite this investment in health, we have some of the poorest health indicators. In contrast, during the current pandemic, we are seeing a marked increase in telemedicine, remote monitoring, and use of online tools. We have also seen the return of the home visit, drive-through nasal screening, and even drive-up OB care. All ways to improve access to care and a clear admission that we have strayed a long way from a patient-centered healthcare model. This better model of healthcare aligns well with the strong focus and traditions of Kansas City University graduates on primary care, biomedical science, and bioethics. Every time humanity faces a crisis, new champions arise, the new heroes. The healthcare worker, face bruised from wearing a mask for 10 hours, exhausted from looking after too many patients who need them. Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, and even Iron Man, pale in comparison. Their great heroics on the big screen seem less impressive as we see our real-life heroes on the battleground of this pandemic. As you face your new challenges, remember them. Remember the healthcare workers who lost their lives caring for others. Remember the grandparents whose stories we won't hear again. Think of every soul we have lost during this pandemic and honor them. Honor them by learning from them, by keeping those they love safe, by being kind to one another, by going back to fight the battles they cannot fight anymore. And remember that what you do every day has an impact. We are stepping through a portal from a world we knew to one we, and especially you, will create. This burden has always been true, but never more so now than ever. I usually end a speech with a charge to go out and change the world. But the world has already changed. So let me end with a question. What does this moment ask of you?
Thank you, Dr. Khan, for your words of insight and inspiration for our graduates. Good morning. I am Dr. Robert White, Dean of the College of Biosciences. It is my honor to begin our ceremony's presentation of candidates for the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. This year we celebrate 114 students who have completed a one-year program of study and 5 who have completed our 2-year research program. Kansas City University is committed to preparing these students for the future, and we are proud of our highly successful placement rate into medical schools, other professional programs, and careers in biotech industry. These individuals join a growing number of graduates who continue to strengthen KCU's excellent reputation and remain highly sought after throughout the country. We praise their accomplishments and are pleased to recognize them during today's ceremony. The members of our faculty have evaluated these candidates and endorsed these students as worthy of earning their degree. Their names will be shown in the scroll at the end of our ceremony. President Hahn, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present these class of 2020 candidates from the KCU College of Biosciences. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Darren D'Agostino, Executive Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine and Vice President for Health Affairs.
Good morning. I'm Darren D'Agostino, Executive Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine and Vice President for Health Affairs. Kansas City University strives to equip our future physicians with the skills and knowledge necessary to navigate the complexities and uncertainties that lie ahead. This has never been more important as it is today to meet the challenges of delivering healthcare during a global pandemic. KCU believes it's critical to keep the needs of our community, our patients, and the needs of our healthcare system first and foremost in all of our curriculum and in all of our schools. This philosophy of striving for excellence has allowed us to graduate masterful physicians. This morning we celebrate 218 graduates who will receive the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree. In addition, 49 graduates have completed 2 rigorous programs of study that culminate in the awarding of a dual degree. While completing the degree, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, 27 of those 49 candidates have also completed a Master's of Arts in Bioethics, enhanced by our partnership with the Center for Practical Bioethics. In addition, we have 22 candidates who have completed a Master's of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership through our partnership with Rockhurst University. The members of our faculty and the faculty of Rockhurst University have evaluated these candidates and endorse all as worthy of earning their degrees. Their names will be shown in the scroll at the end of our ceremony. President Hahn, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present to you these Class of 2020 candidates of the KCU College of Osteopathic Medicine.
Well, thank you, Dr. White and Dr. D'Agostino. Since the provost had such a nifty hat on and everyone else has had their caps on as well, I will add mine. By the authority vested in me by both the Board of Trustees of Kansas City University and the state of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon our graduates from the College of Biomedical Sciences the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. And upon our graduates from the College of Osteopathic Medicine, the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, Master of Arts in Bioethics, and Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership. As appropriate to your individual course of study, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. You are hereby recognized as graduates of Kansas City University, and for our MBA recipients, also graduates of Rockhurst University. Congratulations to each and every graduate. A round of applause. At this time, Dean Darren D'Agostino will administer the osteopathic oath for our physician graduates. Dr. D'Agostino.
It is now my distinct honor to administer the oath upon this class of 2020, affirming their commitment to preserve the honor of this profession. College of Osteopathic Medicine graduates and all physicians who have joined us today are invited to recite the osteopathic oath. I encourage you to video record or take photographs of yourself as you take this osteopathic oath and share it with KCU by following the instructions on the graduation page of our website so we can create a comprehensive video of our class of 2020 as they graduate. Please raise your right hand and recite the oath with me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect both as a physician and a friend who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation, and never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the applications of basic biologic truths to the healing arts, and to develop the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Thank you. At this time, Dr. Edward O'Connor, Provost, will present our 2020 graduating class.
It is my great honor to present to you the class of 2020 from the College of Biomedical Sciences and the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Graduates, your experience has been filled with teachers of all types who have taught you inside and outside the classroom. Your esteemed faculty dedicated themselves to teaching and to mentoring you along the way. Your parents, husbands, wives, partners, children, and friends also served as your teachers as they cheered and supported you every day of this journey. Without them, you would not be standing here today. So no matter where you are or who you are with or how you are celebrating, please take a moment to show your appreciation by virtual or real applause. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Dr. Joshua Cox. I have the honor of serving as the campus dean at KCU College of Osteopathic Medicine. Service plays a vital role in this university's mission to improve the well-being of the communities we serve. Among our graduates are 16 individuals who will not only dedicate their lives to serve as physicians, but have also committed to serve our nation as officers in the armed forces. 7 in the U.S. Air Force, 6 in the U.S. Army, and 3 in the U.S. Navy. Their names will be shown in the scroll at the end of our ceremony. This morning, we are privileged to recognize these individuals. Major General Philip Volpe, DO, both a friend and mentor to me, and one of our nation's outstanding Army officers, will lead us in this process. Dr. Volpe dedicated his life to the armed forces and to the education of our military physicians. He also serves as a member of our KCU faculty. Please join me in welcoming Major General Volpe.
Greetings. My name is Major General Phil Volpe, United States Army retired. Today I'll be conducting a commissioning ceremony, and it is absolutely a privilege and honor to do so. First, I want to congratulate all the graduates, everyone on a job well done, and good luck to you, and I wish you an exciting and fulfilling career as you serve your patients and communities. Now, 16 of the newest osteopathic physicians will be commissioned today. A commissioning is a combination of an appointment from the President of the United States and an oath of office. The oath of office was created by the very first session of the very first Congress of the United States in 1789. So it's been with us for a long time. And actually everyone entering the military service, enlisted, officer, everyone takes an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States. And at this time, I'd like to recognize all our veterans. Anyone who served in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard, and anyone who served on active duty, National Guard, or reserves. Thank you. Thank you so much for your service to our country, for defending the national security of the United States and maintaining the freedoms and liberties we all enjoy every single day. Now for the 16 students, the 16 graduates, newest osteopathic physicians, who will be taking the oath today, I'd like you to join me. And I'd like you to stand and raise your right hand, and you could recite the oath as I say it, or you can read it off of your appointment orders or off of the internet. So let's begin. I state your name, having been appointed an officer in the Armed Forces of the United States, in the Army, Navy, or Air Force, state your service. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will, well and faithfully, discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations to you all. Thank you for serving in the Armed Forces of the United States, and Godspeed on an enjoyable career.
Thank you, General Volpe. Graduates of the class of 2020, you leave KCU during uncertain and challenging times in this nation and really around the world. But hope remains on the horizon, and history is a proven ally. Whether recovering from a war, a natural disaster, economic depression, or a terrorist attack, our country has always shown time and time again the ability to emerge smarter, stronger, more resilient, and much more compassionate towards one another. Never bet against America. We will no doubt come to understand many lessons from this crisis. But what we choose to do now, as a nation, as a class, as a university, and as individuals, will shape what we become in the future. As you go out into the world, know that you have received an excellent education and are well prepared to face whatever road lies ahead. Know that we are extremely proud of each and every one of you. Know that you will make a difference in the lives of patients and in the communities you serve. And know that your alma mater is always here for you. At this time, I'm pleased to share that we have a special guest who's joined us to extend his greetings and well wishes to our graduates. You know, as each of you realize, Kansas City University has had a long-standing relationship with our world champion Kansas City Chiefs. From our Score One for Health program that was founded more than a quarter century ago by Duron Cherry, an 11-year veteran of the Kansas City Chiefs and one of the best free safeties who ever played the position, to Chiefs' former wide receiver, Kevin Lockett, now a well-respected science and business leader and a member of our Board of Trustees. You know, it was only a few months ago, before the COVID-19 crisis hit this country, that there was a lot of celebration in our city around our hometown Super Bowl champions. Kansas City University is now graduating our own champions who are destined to be Hall of Famers this great class of 2020. That's why it is only fitting to have a personal send-off and well wishes from a champion who played 12 seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs and who was just inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame as one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. Please welcome Mr. Tony Gonzalez.
Congratulations, class of 2020, KCU, Kansas City University. You did it. You made it. Took a long time, but you're here. Congratulations. My name is Tony Gonzalez. For those of you who don't know who I am, I played in Kansas City for 12 years. And I was a tight end, which if you guys don't know what that is, I caught footballs and tried to score touchdowns and I loved my time in Kansas City. I was pretty good too. I mean, they told me to tell you guys that I went to the Hall of Fame. I hate saying that, but it's true. I did go to the Hall of Fame. I just went to the Hall of Fame, and I played in Kansas City. So there's my bust, if you can, right there behind me. But enough about me, because this day is about you guys, and I just want to tell you guys congratulations. I'm proud of you, not just because you're graduating, because you chose to study something that is really going to help humanity. This is trying times that are going on in our world right now, and never more could I think of a more noble position to be in than what you guys are doing, what the future is bringing to you, to be on the front lines of what's going on, what's affecting the world right now with COVID-19, and you guys are going to be going out there doing your thing, taking all the knowledge that you have learned, and now you get to apply it. How exciting for you guys, and how thankful we are as the people that you're going to be taken care of. I know a lot about teamwork, obviously. I'm playing 17 years in the NFL, and that's what it's going to take. If there's any advice I could give you, lean on your teammates when you take this thing to the next level, as you're about to do. Talk. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind, and have an open heart and an open mind. I think the world of you. I really, really do, just because of what you've chosen to do with your lives. It's really impressive, and it should be commended. So having said that, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but have fun today. Get your party on. You deserve it. But then get your mind right. And get back and get centered and get ready to go out there and have an impact. Impact, baby. That's no matter what we do in life. I don't care what it is. Me as a football player, you as somebody who's going to be helping save people's lives and coming up with solutions for the world to be a better place. It doesn't matter. It's all about that teamwork and coming together and helping humanity and just being the best we can be. And I'm so happy that you guys are graduating today. So enjoy it, and have a good day or good night. I don't know when you're going to see this, but whatever it is, have a glass of wine or whatever you choose to have, and be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. I know your parents and your friends and your families and everybody else and your teachers are proud of you. So enjoy the day, and Professor Hahn, take it away. That's a rhyme. Take it away, though. Everybody enjoy yourselves. Thanks.
Tony, that was great. And our profound thanks to Mr. Tony Gonzalez, Hall of Famer, for taking a few minutes out to make a cameo appearance at Kansas City University's 2020 commencement. Congratulations again to each and every one of our graduates. Go Chiefs, and more importantly, go KCU. I'm proud of each and every one of our graduates. I know that you will make a difference in the lives of patients and citizens all around this great country. And now I invite Dr. Laura Roche, Campus Dean for the College of Osteopathic Medicine, Joplin, to close our ceremony with a benediction. Best wishes to each and every one of you, our graduates.
Gathered in our varied faiths, we give thanks for the blessings of community as we reach for the common goals we share for humankind. We seek neighborhoods that are healthy, safe, and clean, homes and schools where communities thrive, and a country diverse in color and culture, and a society where all, rich or poor, have access to opportunity for a productive and dignified life. Let us be a source of hope for those in need and contentment for those who are lonely. Let us give gratitude for the opportunity to serve, and let the feelings of love, kindness, and a well-directed spirit always be reflected in our actions.
Cheyenne Marie Barbie. Abudu Inabanosa Bello. Keenan Marcel Swan. Orrin James White. Amy Dawn Wysong. Folashade Akande. Deepti Swoopna Akella. Imran Wahid Altaf. Shashank Aramandala. John Cole Ashlock. Marina Barmanova. Duncan Charles Brandt. Victor Manuel Breelenberg. Stephanie Lynn Brown Billingsley. Hannah Rebecca Kaplan. Glennis Lee Castaneda. Ginger Gail Chant. Usman Javed Chaudhry. Mariam Chaudhry. Rachel Chu. Kimberly Annalise Kolula. Kevin Kaur. Abnalise Jasenia Correa. Nafis Dean. Osase Eke. Jordan Adam Feezer. Alan Geary. Eric Daniel Glanz. Sasha Nicole Glickfield. Cheyenne Julia Griffith. John Patrick Growino. Michelle Hamid. Yiro Han. Nicholas Haney. William Samuel Hess. Hong Ho. Vivian Wang. Caitlin Rebecca Holthouse. Garrett Royce Hupman. Lane Ade Irwin. Quentin Kai Johnson. Madison Christine Jones. Morgan Elizabeth Julo. Marina Karishik. Nathan Ramiz Kasira. Omer Khan. Alexis Michelle Kirk. Haley Diane Long. Angel Ton Lee. Caleb Isaac Lee. Tyler Lee. Nicholas Patrick Maher. Dominic Edward Mayiro. Diana J. Mantilla. Richard Marino. Ashley Ann Matson. Timothy Church Mays. Michael Tyler Mazer. Morgan Lindsay McBride. Fatima Joanne McKendra. Allison Jane Melnick. Lauren Millman. Chase Loftus Mitchell. Colt Levi Moeller. Dania Muzaffar. William Jerry Mueller. Asia Sumreen Mujib. Muhammad Munir. Duncan Murphy. Hamid Nazimuddin. Michael Tyler Nelson. Takara Renee Newsom. Brian Nguyen. Nu Quinn Nguyen. Tiffany Minty Nguyen. Anthony Michael Nickel. Muhammad Nuruddin. Matthew Mineo Otani. Jaron Michael Oldroyd. Emmanuel Adebisi Orabayor. Kayla Oshana. Michael Ray Owens. Rondika Danujaya Parakramarira. Asta Ketan Patel. Radhika Patel. Victor Tuan Fin Fan. Milan Vinod Prima. Jessica Claudia Rockman. Joseph Michael Ritchie. Stainer Warren Richards. Chad Leroy Rarcy. Angad Singh Saul. Michaela Salisbury. Gabrielle Rose Schaefer. Stephen Joseph Shear. Jonathan Joseph Schmidt. Martin Robert Seidel. Evan Esfahani. Divya Rachel Shibo. Cameron Tyler Smith. Emily Rose Smith. Lauren Mackenzie Smith. Patrick Garrett Smith. Sean Patrick Smith. Justin Daniel Stover. Jonathan Evan Sunshine. Harris Ali Syed. Ping Yu Tang. Kiona G. Theobald. Michelle Ann Tommy. Han Tran. Tracy Tran. Austin Truong. Christina Vasquez. Swetha Kiran Belagapudi. Victor Hugo Villarreal. Eric Bowe. Katie Marie Wheeler. Hannah Elizabeth Williams. Katya Virginia Williams. Rich Aldo Williams. Sabrina Rose Weisner. Karina Voitas. Dr. Nicole Elizabeth Bernskatter. Dr. Corey Daniel Berkestrand. Dr. Spencer Charles Cahalan. Dr. Albert Jason Ching. Dr. Dexter Raylan Dale. Dr. John Patrick Doran. Dr. Christopher Leon De Silva. Dr. Laura Ann Esri. Dr. David Daniel Gappert. Dr. Michael Allen Getz. Dr. Abigail Catherine Heaton. Dr. Michael Travis Ivan. Dr. Eli Nathaniel Smith Kelly. Dr. Sarah Donovan King. Dr. Karen Diane Lawrence. Dr. Andrew David Lung. Dr. Joseph Liu. Dr. Brooke Ashley McDonald. Dr. Braden Kyle Nelson. Dr. Shivani Deepesh Patel. Dr. Varun Chowdhury Sankarathri. Dr. Kelly Sun Schulte. Dr. Bridget Christina Craigie Schumann. Dr. Peter Mamdo Shihata. Dr. Kelsey Jordan Bethel Soppet. Dr. Alec David Stein. Dr. Arsala Syed. Dr. Mujahid Anwar Abulful. Dr. Rebecca Marie Anderson. Dr. Dane Hershey Askaroth. Dr. Constance Melchiona Bindernagel, Dr. Richard George Bindernagel Jr., Dr. Andy Canasi, Dr. Gregory Paul Capelli, Dr. Brandon Michael DePaul, Dr. Jordan Palmer Edwards, Dr. Dennis Haw, Dr. Maxwell James Yinch, Dr. Benjamin Joel Kerner, Dr. Darcy Ariel Linder, Dr. Sheila Maya, Dr. Catherine Morgan Meyer, Dr. Jordan Alexander McManus, Dr. Allison Melinda Raymond, Dr. Gabrielle Elise Rico, Dr. Alexander Daniel Shin, Dr. Kanaporn Timurchanit, Dr. Chad David Tidwell, Dr. Caroline Elizabeth Ward, Dr. Carter David Abit, Dr. Tasfia Ahmed, Dr. Desiree Christine Albano, Dr. Jacob Baer, Dr. Samuel Quinn Ballard, Dr. Lida A. Barixi, Dr. Kyle Lee Barner, Dr. Hadil Ghazi Barawi, Dr. Kevin Thomas Bartel, Dr. Jameson Tyler Bastow, Dr. Joshua Allen Beckler, Dr. Jacob Dale Beecher, Dr. Allison Maria Barrett, Dr. Jacqueline Elizabeth Beverlin, Dr. Owen Donald Beverlin, Dr. Haryash Paul Singh Bular, Dr. Srividya Bodhipudi, Dr. Liberty Christine Bonestro, Dr. Patrick Michael Brennan, Dr. Sarah Nicole Brigham, Dr. Evan Michael Buckmiller, Dr. Aaron Nelson Byers, Dr. Ada Ural Chilik, Dr. Colby Kent Chevring, Dr. Suvrat Chandra, Dr. David Timothy Ching, Dr. Vuth Chani Chor, Dr. Joanna Yong Chuang, Dr. Derek William Clary, Dr. Megan Nicole Cleary, Dr. Daniel Warren Klein. Dr. McCall Jeannie Cox. Dr. Chase Carter Crookham. Dr. Thomas Benjamin Crown. Dr. Benjamin David Crumley. Dr. Alexandra Madison Curie. Dr. Brittany Nicole Dolliger. Dr. Jackson William Dalrymple. Dr. Steve Long Dang. Dr. Matthias D. Donna. Dr. Justin James de Guzman de Vera. Dr. Nile Dadia. Dr. Brianna Lynn Deere. Dr. Claire Christiane DeLong. Dr. Isaac Daniel Dimke. Dr. Krupa Diran Desai. Dr. Serena Marie DiMattia. Dr. Rebecca Milin Doe. Dr. Biana Gabrielle Dorfman. Dr. Sarah Jewel Danilowitz. Dr. Edward Jamal Dukem. Dr. Addison Parker Durham. Dr. Joseph James Ebeling. Dr. John Weldon Eddy. Dr. David Joseph Eggert. Dr. Charles David Eichstead. Dr. Samantha Marie Engel. Dr. Michael Allen Farney. Dr. Chantil Lacey Finling. Dr. Riley Edward Foreman. Dr. Connor Alfred Frost. Dr. Nandita Gann. Dr. Peter Ferguson Garrett. Dr. Gasper Gasperlin. Dr. Julianne Joan Gavin. Dr. Sasha Brooke Geltzer. Dr. Anima Gimire. Dr. Connor James Gill. Dr. Marina Elizabeth Giovannini. Dr. Caitlin Walenta Gluck. Dr. Kelly Elizabeth Goldsmith. Dr. Paul Michael Goldsmith. Dr. Jacob Wesley Grant. Dr. Grant Joseph Gustafson. Dr. Derek Kun Yi Ha. Dr. Ashley Lauren Hacker. Dr. James Reese Harris. Dr. Bradley Douglas Haynes. Dr. Caroline Nicole Haynes. Dr. Brett Lewis Heber. Dr. Thomas Edward Henning. Dr. Amy Elizabeth Hill, Dr. Hannah Hong, Dr. Corey Austin Hounshall, Dr. David Michael Huber, Dr. Navneet Singh Hundal, Dr. Charles Allen Hirth IV, Dr. Ron Matthew Israel, Dr. Mohammed Zain Izhar, Dr. Jennifer Lynn Johnson, Dr. Kevin Mark Jones, Dr. Christy Mary Joseph, Dr. Jenny Hee Kyung Jung, Dr. Brittany Amber Justice, Dr. Nasser Abdullah Kafil, Dr. Arya Kamarahi, Dr. Syed Cameron, Dr. Timothy Michael Kinney, Dr. Bilal Sarwar Khan, Dr. Sean Kumar Coleslaw, Dr. Fez Kidwai, Dr. Daniel Young Kim, Dr. Kenneth C. Kim, Dr. Emily Yukari Kimes, Dr. Shelby Danielle Kirkendall, Dr. Yana Klein, Dr. Justin Coe, Dr. Christopher W. Conkle, Dr. Kevin Kai, Dr. Andrew Stephen Elliott Langell, Dr. Keenan Leander Larson, Dr. Seth James Larson, Dr. Mark Richard Larson Halleck, Dr. Kirsten Elizabeth Lasley, Dr. Julia Ann Loria, Dr. Oshin Laquani, Dr. Portia Anastasia Leatham, Dr. Julie Lang, Dr. Akash Lohia, Dr. James Robert McDonald, Dr. Alex John Malloy, Dr. Sarah Marie Mann, Dr. Nicholas Michael Monabach, Dr. Natasha Elizabeth Matthew, Dr. Devin Blake Maxwell, Dr. Jordan Michael Maxwell, Dr. Landon James McGlinchey, Dr. Paul James McManus, Dr. David Allen McMillan, Dr. Benjamin Ray Merbler, Dr. Danielle Fontaine Meyer, Dr. Brian Michael Mistretta. Dr. Andrew Stephen Molatoris. Dr. Jacob Ryan Moore. Dr. Stephen Adam Morris. Dr. Bhavana Mova. Dr. Connor Christopher Moylan. Dr. Alexander Muntienu. Dr. Sarah Hanif Nandolia. Dr. Lewis Stephen Nelson. Dr. Karen Trang Nguyen. Dr. Von Hong Nguyen. Dr. Jaron Richard Nielsen. Dr. Jacob Alexander Martin Novak. Dr. Matthew Joseph Nowalk. Dr. Magnus Chima Wara. Dr. Paige Elizabeth O'Connor. Dr. Ane Aduma. Dr. Emily Ann Offerman. Dr. Travis Ogagor. Dr. Rachel Lee Olson. Dr. Madeline Panay Upsall. Dr. Paige Michelle Owens Kurtz. Dr. Corey Ann Pagnotta. Dr. Stefan Nicholas Papandreou. Dr. Monica Paravastu. Dr. Amish Jayesh Patel. Dr. Bunsi Bimal Patel. Dr. Milan V. Patel. Dr. Samantha Nicole Powella. Dr. Andrea Jordan Perloff. Dr. Elizabeth Gillette Peatland. Dr. John D. Peterson. Dr. Taylor Nicole Peterson. Dr. Michael Allen Petrelli. Dr. James Anthony York Panatti. Dr. Michael Norman Pulsifer. Dr. Priscilla Quash. Dr. Annalise Jordan Rapp. Dr. James Vincent Rapp. Dr. Abhinav Reddy. Dr. Jameson Douglas Reich. Dr. Curtis Blake Rexroth. Dr. Dominic Lawrence Royster. Dr. Jessica Lynn Rika. Dr. Matthew Ryan Russell. Dr. Abtin Saedi. Dr. Emily Elizabeth Sauk. Dr. Derek Daniel Shermer. Dr. Kristen Lynn Schmidbauer. Dr. Daniel Michael Scholes. Dr. Ryan Peter Schumacher. Dr. Kyle William Scharf. Dr. Hirsch S. Sharma. Dr. Anand Neil Shivaprasad. Dr. Hassan Siddiqui. Dr. Nafreet Singh. Dr. Kylie Monroe Smith. Dr. Kellen John Schmutz. Dr. Jordan Christopher Sodas. Dr. Landon Connor Sowell. Dr. Corey Tyler Spector. Dr. Jordan Alexander Stauffer. Dr. Thomas Christopher Stewart. Dr. Ahmad Ali Salaria. Dr. Abhishek Tadikonda. Dr. Charmaine Camille Delgra Tan. Dr. Tavin Timpacornkel. Dr. Michael Thomas Terabeel. Dr. Yim Samantha Chi Tran. Dr. Kwok Bin Tran. Dr. Min Chao Trong. Dr. James Quinton Tuckfield. Dr. Stephen Edmund Tully Jr. Dr. Christian Brody Van Doren. Dr. Annette Kathleen Van Sway. Dr. Tyler John Beeling. Dr. Nicole Lynn Welke. Dr. Christine Marie White. Dr. Rochelle Lynn Wood. Dr. Shin Young Shu. Dr. Jebin Kennedy Ebi Yabit. Dr. James Youngmin Yang. Dr. Adrian Elizabeth Yuan. Dr. Kyle Mauricio Yokempo. Dr. Jessica Nicole Zeiss. Dr. Weston McGee Ziggraf. Dr. Matthew E. Zine.